Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with our 12 ready tabs and ready edges. Ready meaning that we can make them and have them ready to go into our journal. Now I am actually working to finish my lemon journal. I also have the berry journal and the watermelon journal here, but the lemon journal is the one that is closest to being finished. So I'm going to start with that one. So one of the things that I noticed when I looked in was I have this edge right here that I can see, and in my scraps, because now I'm down to the end of what I've been using, I have this piece that I can go ahead and I can add to the top and to the bottom of the back and as a tab and give some balance to what we have there. I'm just going to go ahead and eyeball the size of this. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to be using fabric tack today, so let's go ahead and we're going to start with that one. Okay, so really simple at the top. Okay, so having this ready, that could be ready. The other thing of having them ready is attaching it to a piece of paper. And so, you know what, let's do that. Let's not have the fabric scissors out. We happen to have this, and I'm going to go ahead and attach this. Okay, and I'm going to attach it to the back. Okay, to the back of my ready tab. Okay, knowing that I want that edge to come off, but I'm going to attach it so that we're going to be able to see a little bit of it, possibly. Now remember, I like the numbers. Sorry, I'm out of frame. Okay. I like the numbers on a guest check. That's my favorite part of the guest check. So I'm going to try and leave the numbers. I'm just going to trim this down so it's even. I'm going to have to add this glue again. That's okay. Okay. I'm going to turn this over. Now we could add glue here and put that on. But I'm going to use it this time so that from this side you get that. So we get the double work of that, and look, it's even with that. Now for a tab, you might want to add, for a tab this big, whoa, might want to add something up here to the edge. Okay, and I'll be doing the same thing back here. So I'm going to find a long page. This map page might be a good page because I would actually see that. I'm not going to do the paper this time. I don't, because this page is sticking out so far, I don't think that I need to go out as far. Okay, so I'm going to just put my tab. It's a big tab, but it's a tab. I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to grab some of this glue and pull it out, and that way I've got glue all the way to the edge. And then we are going to add this piece of yellow ribbon. 2 reasons. We have it. It's right here. And it will finish this tab look here. Okay. Okay. So there you go. We've added our 2 tabs to the edge. I love it. Okay. So those are tabs. So for another type of tab, I like to use a punch. Oh, I just had it. Here it is. Okay, and so I have this punch from EK Success, one of my favorite label punches. So I'm going to punch that one. I'm going to want at least 3. I've already punched 1, so I'm thinking that I have enough on this piece to do 4. Can I go in from this side? Is there enough to go in from this side? There is. Okay, so that gives me 3, and I have this one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold this in half. Okay, fold it in half. So look through your punches. If you have a label punch, if you have an oval label punch, those different ones that you can fold in half and make a tab out of, that might be really, really fun to have. Okay, so I have, I could just put these in here. Excuse me. But I think might be a little, I don't know, what do you think? Could put a little piece of lace on there. Because I don't really, well, you know what? There is enough lace to go down the edges onto. What if we go ahead and, you know what? Let's go ahead and put these down. Okay, so I've got 4 of them, and I'm thinking for the first one, we're going to want to start at the top. And I'm thinking right here on this collage page, you want to check on what's on both pages. Okay, oops, you know what? I did that. That's not how I wanted to show you. You can do it that way, but you can also, whoa, you can hold your book open with your arm. You can go ahead and put your glue right on the 2 sides of your tab. Okay. The other thing you can do is if you're going to hang something from your tab, say a charm or something, you can hang your ribbon or whatever in there if you were going to do something like that. Okay, so I have it. Now I want to push this down and make sure that I'm not like sticking way out. Okay, so there's one. Then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go behind this one, and I'm going to come and go to one of the back pages. How about we go all the way to this yellow page? The cool thing about the lemon and the watermelon and the berry journals is they are not challenge journals. They were collab journals, so I can use whatever I want. That's kind of a fun position to get in. Okay, so next, I think I'm going to, instead of going boom, 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 I could do that. But I'm thinking it might be kind of fun to go ahead and go here and here. Okay, so you don't see that one. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, so tab punch tabs, label punch tabs, and we're going to do them in the we already did these 3 in a diagonal. These ones we're going to do in a staggered diagonal. So we were here, I'm going to come over and then we went here, and then we're going to come here for our 3rd one. Okay, so like I think that's probably a good page right there. Just do it. Okay. Okay, so we're at the edge of the one down here, and then we'll come over here and we'll add one here at the edge. Let's come down a little further because that one's all the way back. We could go, I think we should find some more paper and cut one more out. That is what we're going to do. The only thing is I didn't want one right in the middle, but that's okay. I'll just make sure. Okay, so I'm going up here where the top one is, coming down here. So this is what I call the staggered tabs. Staggered tabs. And this gives us 7 of them. Okay, or it will when we get the 5th one. Okay. Oh, we forgot to put our glue on the other side. Okay. And there. So the tabs and the edges are just really, they're fun to add. You know what? I think the 4 is going to be fine. Okay, I'm not going to do the 5th one. So we have 6 items so far. We need 6 more. And what do we have? We have this little piece, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. We use this in several places inside the journal. So you can take a piece of fabric, and just like we made the label tabs, we can go ahead and make a tab out of fabric. Okay. And sometimes people are really happy to have the tabs on their journals to be able to find specific things. I'm going to put this here, okay? And so I'm going to attach it and fold it over and let it come over, and I'm going to let the top part attach to itself. Okay, so we have that little tab. And then we're going to do the same thing with this one, and we're going to put it down on the opposite side, the opposite front to back. Okay. And that's one of the things that I like to do. Whatever I do on the front, I like to do that somewhere towards the back if it works. Okay. I'm going to go with this one. Okay. Again, fold it over, attach it. Okay, so you see what we've got going? We've got the label tabs, we've got some of these fabric tabs, we have these really cool frayed edge ones. This one was already on there. And then I have one more thing that I want to add here. This was in my stuff, and rather than put it away, I thought, you know what, we'll go ahead and we'll use this. And so I'm going to do these in order because so this is number 26, and I think I'm going to go straight with a stair step down 26, and then 27 on a yellow paper, and then we'll go down one more and find a yellow paper back there if we can. Okay, so 26. I want it a little bit above if I put a closure on right in the middle. Okay, so this is another type of sequence. These ones are numbered. Sometimes I will do this with the flinch card from the flinch card digital kit. But I think this is really cool because it's vintage and it's yellow. I just think it's like the perfect addition to the lemon journal. You can see we've already stenciled this journal. Okay, so there's 28. Let's make sure that that is attaching itself to the paper. 27 is attached. 26. Okay. Okay, so there's another type of tab. Look at how this is looking. Isn't that cool? Okay, so now we have edges, and ready edges are where you take like your branding strips. Let's grab some. Okay, so here's a good branding strip. Okay, so you're going to take your branding strip and you're going to go ahead and attach your edge onto the branding strip. You can do this by sewing it on or by gluing it on. I'm going to do this one, obviously. I'm going to glue it. Okay, and so this is going to be a ready ruffle, and hopefully it will work. It works better with the sewing machine, but it does work to do this with this just the fabric tack. You just have to hold it down for a bit so that it knows where it's supposed to be. Okay, and then you can run over that with your sewing machine. Also, you can do it, but you can do both pieces. Okay, so the thing about a ready ruffle, so if you were to get ruffles ready, then you are able to take your paper and glue your paper to paper. So these are perfect, you know, if you're going to be taking a project with you somewhere, or you're not sure. It's one of the projects I like to do sometimes when I'm not sure what the next thing I'm going to do is. I'll do ready ruffles or ready edges. Okay, my paper is a little bit bigger than what I want, so I'm going to fold this over so that I can get in there and cut my paper. Okay, so for this challenge, you can put your edges directly into, and your tabs directly in, or you can make them and have them ready for the project that you're making them for. So say you know, half of the things you needed them for your journal, and half of them you're going to put them, you're going to save them for your daisy journal that you're going to make. Okay, so here I have a green ruffle, and I can go ahead and come in and attach that to the edge of somewhere. I really like it right on there. I am going to come over and I don't want to see the paper. The thing about the paper is now all I have to do is just put the glue on the paper and it's going to glue paper to paper. So if I was using just my regular Tombow Mono liquid glue right here, I could do that and it would work wonderfully. Okay. So there's a ready ruffle. So I will be continuing. I'll make a few more ready ruffles and you see how pretty that looks in there. And I'll make a few more of them and just randomly put them in there. So that is that type of ready edge. Okay, so I have this piece of yellow ribbon. I'm going to cut it in half and I'm going to find some place that I can put an edge on. We're getting down to where everything has something. Oops, it might look pretty on there. Okay, and I do want it to stick out a little bit. It might be kind of cool to put this on something that has like the low tab. Let me see here. Because of this, how much there is, but it's okay. You don't have to have it fit all the way up your page or down your page. Let's find something somewhere. There we go. We have this one. Okay, so let's get an idea of, I think I'm going to put it right in the middle. Okay, so it's going to come up a little bit on one side and a little bit on the other side. This digital right here is one of Kara Brandon's digitals from the 7 Days of Summer collab kit. And so what these journals are that I'm working on, the berry, the watermelon, and the lemon, they're the journals that I was making during the collab. And I had so much stuff from making my videos. I was like, I can make 3 journals. Oh, look how pretty that looks. Look how pretty that looks. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Okay, so, but it's sheer, so we want to make sure that we keep it out of the way. So a straight edge like this. Okay, so just a plain long straight edge from a ribbon works out really good. You can do all different kinds. You could go ahead and stack them a little bit, but I really like the way this sheer is hanging off the edge. That is like so cool. And so I'll do it again with this one down here. I think we'll go to this page here. Okay, and we'll do the same thing again. We'll just put it on. So you can do this with washi tape, and you can put the washi tape on a piece on each side and have it glued together at the edge. I've done that before. You can see just adding these edges and these tabs really do make a difference on this for this journal. Okay, and I'm using what I have. Okay, so I've got 2 of the sparkly pieces. Looking down on it from this direction, it just looks so pretty. Okay, so I think we're good. We've got, we did the ruffle. Another obviously is lace. And one of the favorite things to do is to add the, the Dollar Tree lace. But look, I still have this lace, okay? And so I'm actually thinking that I might want to put this in this journal since it's yellow. I'm looking on it, I'm like, is it daisies? But I've got so much stuff in my daisy box. Oh my gosh. But I'm not doing daisies until I get some of these journals. So we'll be doing pansies. We'll be doing summer journals. I do have the chocolate journal to finish after I finish. Well, it just depends on what the journal needs is what I'm going to be using, okay? Or what you're going to see me, which journal you're going to see me working on. I know this one needed edges and okay, so we have this yellow, and so we can go ahead and let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got a place right here that just wants to stick to everything. This is a glue eraser from Dollar Tree, and I've been pretty happy with it, of course, except for when there, okay? yeah, I've been really happy with this. Okay, so if you've got places that have little pieces of glue, it has been working really, really well. I'm very happy with it. So it looks like we've got stuff happening all the way down to the sunflowers. But I'm gonna want something up here. If I put this on here, you won't see it, right? No. So let's see if we have, sometimes you'll have a longer piece that will be able to pull something out so that you can see it. Okay, yeah, so we don't, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it on the back of this page right here. Okay, and we're gonna do the whole page. I think I have enough to do two whole pages. Okay, so we'll go to the back of this page and we'll lay our lace down. I want it to come out over the edge, but not of the book. Okay, so you see how I have it laid, I'm laying it down. And my book ends right here. So I want my lace to end just at the edge of that. Now I could have actually put this inside my inside cover. That might have been kind of cool. Okay, so that's what you're getting. Okay, so it's gonna be like that. Would be great if I could get 3. I can. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome. So we'll go ahead and put that, cut that. Okay, I'm gonna come and go to the back here. So I have all this happening right here. So I think putting it on this one is going to be really good. If you don't want it to stick out that much, then don't, just bring it in a little further. And the other thing is this edge that's on the inside, you can put things up to that edge. Okay. Okay, so like when you put something, you could put something in here. It's not a pocket though. It's just kind of a little ledge. Okay, there's that. And to the middle, and I'm thinking the sunflower page, except this sunflower. We'll do this sunflower page because I don't want to lose that. Okay. So this is the sunflower, coffee dyed sunflower pages that I did with the plastic. And I'm curious if any of the Patreons have used their plastic that they got in their May kit. If you've tried coffee dyeing with that little thing, you could just do like a little index card with it or something. You don't have to do the big grand production because it's pretty small. One of them doesn't have as many holes on it. Oh gosh, my fingers didn't want to go where I wanted them to. Okay, so there we've got all those, and we have this little piece left. I'm gonna look around and see if I have any more of it, because I had it for the journal kit, and then I had some extra that I've been using. So okay, so there's 2 pieces of this. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it, okay? And okay, so we did using the fabric with the frayed edges, and 1, 2, 3, so diagonal. We did the tape measure, and these are in a row, 1, 2, 3, right in a row. Okay, little tiny piece of a tape measure. We did this one, and it goes here, down here, up here, and over here. So it gives you a variety of directions with that. We did our little tabs. I only had 2, so I did 1 on the front bottom and 1 on the back, towards the top. Okay, then we did our ready ruffle, and I'll use all of this, and I'll make a few more to go in there because you see that they just really look nice Okay, and it's not bulking up this journal that much. Okay, and then we added the lace, the piece of lace as an edge. So Ready Ruffle as an edge, the lace as an edge, and the ribbon as a ledge. And if I find the lemon washi tape, I may add the lemon washi tape on the edge as well. If you are curious about our monthly challenge, this month is July, and this is our countdown to the finish junk journal challenge. And the object this month is to finish journals. We do have 15 things that we are making or using, and I'm actually doing it in the countdown. So far you've seen the snippet, and for 14 inches of a snippet, you saw 13 stenciled and stamped pages. Now you've seen 12 ready tabs and ready edges. Tomorrow we'll have 11 assorted tags, both portrait and landscape orientation. So yeah, so this is it. The challenge is a lot of fun, and it's exciting this month that we are finishing journals. I finished one already, and I changed a couple things on the June challenge journal and made it better so during this challenge, and I think that's pretty exciting. That is that. So I am going to go ahead and I need to still do something for the cover here, and I need a closure for this one. So watch for that, and then we'll have a flip through of this journal as it finishes and it goes into the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. Okay, so several ways, and we made way more than 12 ready tabs, ready edges. Remember, you can either do ready ones that you're making ahead of time, or you can put this challenge, you can put your tabs and your edges directly in your journal. Okay, so but you have both choices. I have just a couple minutes. I thought we'd go ahead and finish this journal. So I'm going to go ahead, and I've chosen this image from Kara's digital from 7 Days of Summer. And I am going to add some of this yellow bias tape that was my mom's. I have the definition of lemon here, and so I am going to go ahead, I think I'm going to put that down. I have a paint chip, I have a piece from the Dear Julie Julie, that, and the yellow lace. Okay, so I'm thinking don't need that. Okay, let's go ahead, start stacking this up. So we're going to stack a collage here on the front. We're going to do a very simple closure for this. I'm going to just use the, this was one of the branding strips that was up at the top of my desk. Remember, I'm trying to use up the branding strips. I'm trying to use them. So, so I put them in a jar right there. I put some on the table, on the messy desk, so that they would actually be in my way. And that would remind me that I need to be using them. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I have the lace, and then I have this thing that says Citron. I don't think we need, I think it's okay to cover that plant right there. So I think we'll go with that. Go with coming across here. This is the last piece of that yellow lace. Really trying to use up what's on my desk, not going, oh, I could use that for, because you guys, I have plenty of, I could use that for stuff. Okay, this was from some paper that was sent to me in Happy Mail quite a while ago. So there, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there, and that will be that. Let's see, could go ahead and put that right across there. I don't need to put it back in the box for the next lemon kit. No, need to use it. Use it. Okay, there's that. with this, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, where do I want it to come? I want it to come across here. So I'll find it. Oh, you guys remember we did that. So this one is not going to be attached, which is okay. Okay. The only thing I have left to do is to make the couple of ruffles for the edges. I'll do that and I'll be back with the flip through. So yay, July 3rd, we'll have another, and we have another journal to flip through. Yay. Be right back. And here we are with our finished lemon journal. So this will be added to the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. I went ahead, I added, well, you just saw what I added. So remember that I did add the gingham. This is upholstery type. It's a thick, like canvas fabric to the outside of the journal. And so on the inside we have a pocket and our large tag, and there is a place here that we could put a little index card. Just happened to see that there was one there. Okay, the images are from the 7 Days of Summer collab kits from Dear Julie Julie and from Kara Brandon Creations, and it's 4 kits. So they are our collaboration kits and both of our pages and ephemera kits. So little pocket here and some of the fun stuff. There are videos of me making all of this. This is from the Dear Julie Julie page, the summer pages and ephemera, and then this is this is actually from Tiny Houses digital kit. We've got the lemon here with its definition with a flip out page, and then a ledger page with the numbers in the right order and a tag. Okay, and I used some stickers. I stamped on this. Here's one of the tabs that we just did. Here's another one of the tabs. This is the collage page from the pages and ephemera part. This is a tag that I made using one of the flower cards, and some of the other images from both Kara's kit and my kit. This was off of a calendar and the edge of some map. There's our lace. This is from a note paper from Dollar Tree, and I cut you'll see those throughout. I cut the lemonades out, some children's paper there. We have a double tuck here and some note papers, Rolodex, paint chip, all kinds of fun things to use as journaling cards. Our double tuck with the envelope here giving us 2 pockets, and the background page was from Kara's collab kit. We added our little tab here. This is one of Kara's pages, stamped here. This is a fabric flip with some of the note papers, and there's a map page. There's our ready ruffle, and so we just stacked some of the images from both kits. And up here on the doily, we have the definition and relax and another image from the kit. Okay, here is one of Kara's pockets, and I put it in here in a different orientation. Just wanted to try something different. And then we have this card, and it is actually the little journaling card on top of an index card, so that it would fit in there like that. And I did a sideways paper. You don't see me do that very often, but I did. There's some of my dad's graph paper. Here we have our envelope. What did we end up doing with this? I made one for each of them. It's a church envelope with map, and this was one of Kara's Friday freebies. I added a dime thing there. Closed the pocket. You could go ahead and cut this and have another pocket there if you like. There's also a little pocket here. There's a pocket on the back with one of the Easter egg die tags in it. Okay, and this is just being held on with a yellow paper clip. Okay, so did I do that backwards? No. Okay, then the 27 we have from the guest book with some stamping. We have the ribbon on the edge of one of Kara's pages. Then this is coffee dyed on top of a large table doily, and so I did that during this challenge, so I put that in there. This is a napkin, has this cute little envelope here from the Dear Julie Julie part of the kit. And it has sealed itself shut. But there is a little tiny note in there. So, little tiny note paper inside the little tiny envelope. There we go. It just closes like that. A bunch of the random images. I think this was a mini challenge in the challenge. Easter egg dyed paper. This is an actual Easter egg dyed paper. There is yellow polka dot paper in my Easter egg dye kit, digital kit. Okay, so we have a guest check and this cute little note paper here. Both of those are just sitting at the top of this, and then your fruit goes over that so it doesn't fall through. But it is a full belly band. If you had something larger that you wanted to put in there, you could. And it is a fabric belly band on top of some Atlas glossary page, another sunflower page, some more of the lace, one of my little calendars. And here is the center of the signature. We have Daisy and the lemons, and we have a button and a butterfly as our signature ties. This beautiful image over here, we have a Rolodex that had, and then some Monopoly money, a map, some ledger, some of the tape measure, and a little lemon. And that just fits right in there. We have a little card and a tag. So all of that fun stuff in the center. Okay, lots of pages in here to journal and to write on, to add your own stuff. We have this beautiful tag. It's a large tag. It's using one of the large tag images from the Pages in Ephemera, Summer Pages in Ephemera from the Dear Julie Julie kit. And it's just decorated with some of the other items that we were using. And that just fits in. And knowing that the top is going to come out the top. Here is where I added one of the ready ruffles. Thought that was pretty cool. We have the Easter egg dyed paper. Here's another little tag that we did. This one had the jar from Kara's kit, and it gives you some more journaling space. It just tucks right under there. So I stamped lemons on the border. We have our tab here, so if you're trying to keep things organized, tabs are great. Kara's one of her pages, the guest book page, some of my dad's yellow paper. I love this stuff. And one of the collage pages from the Dear Julie Julie kit. We added ribbon to the edge. And then over here, this is held on with a paper clip. And this is a tag that has been put onto this. I think this was a large tag, and that little tag is on there. And then we made the pocket, and it has another one of the little Monopoly money. And you can write on the back of that. Okay. And this is the little over the page clip. I just think it's so cute. So, yeah. So, and this is an over the page little ensemble. So you don't lose any of this page to be able to write on it. And stamping and the map and one of our little edges. And there's that. This is from Kara's, and I backed it with hers. We have one of our little house paint chips there. There's Daisy. And stamping and ledger paper, yellow paper, ruffle, and a tab. And then this is one of Kara's little pockets. It has a little belly band that's holding the little tab there. And this tag has stickers on it from Dollar Tree. And you just put this in and kind of lift it up a little bit so that the plants kind of go on the outside so it doesn't go all the way in. One of our lemonades on our yellow paper. Here's another one of the tags. And again, the sticker was added, the definition, and one of the images that kind of looks like a little tea card. There's a pocket here on the back of this ledger, and that just fits in there perfect. Stamping up here, and then part of the collage page. And then we have this little flip. It's being held by this sticker, and we have the lemon made out of the lace, and you open that up and you've got a place to write I just like the way that turned out. Okay, and that is the final page. And then we have a little yellow note card. So very much a writing journal, decorated, lots of places to write, places to put things. And so I think it's going to be a really fun journal. And so this is going to be Summer Lemon, and it will be in the Etsy shop. And with that, I think that's, is that 3 journals or 2 journals, 3 journals, 4 journals? I've lost count, but that is another journal finished and off the shelf and into the shop. So what was your favorite part about this journal? And I will put the playlist for this journal at the end of this video. So if you want to go see how I made some of those things and more about the 7 Days of Summer collab, you can check that out. Don't forget that the Christmas digital kits are on sale in the Etsy shop for Christmas in July. And that's all through the month of July for 50% off. 50% off the Christmas digital kits in the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop. Remember that Etsy does not let us stack coupons. No, they don't let you do that. You either use your coupon or you use the sale, okay? So there are some coupons out there and you don't get to use them both together. Patreons, I have added your 70% off coupon. That's for the diamond and emerald, topaz, and pearl tiers. Your 70% off coupon code has been added to the Patreon. So that's all the digital kits, and then the regular Christmas kits will go on sale on the 15th of July. So they will go on sale on the 15th of July, and that way I can mail them out when I get home. Okay. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Find something to celebrate every day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.